Racism has long been a key issue affecting the world. It's a way of distinguishing people by their skin color. It is an issue that has a negative impact on human life and relationships, and many people encounter racism in their daily life. Make people in the past, the most memorable racist incident was Martin Luther King's speech in Washington, D.C. It's the theme of the speech, I Have a Dream. This period of the video can be found in the influence of society. Through words, I didn't stop receiving this phenomenon, but also has a great influence. In this video, I will show how to use form and narrative structure to directly shape an individual's perspective and present two case studies. Forming and narrative play an important role in storytelling. Forming is a tool that individuals or media use to convey, interpret, and evaluate information. The way a storyteller constructs and narrates a story has an impact on the information and the impact of the story involved. Not only that, forming is used to pursue the audience and can be used in the context of the title or article. Forming is a research method used to analyze how an individual understands different situation. Forming analysis is highly relevant to social constructivism because it focuses on individual expectation and frame analysis. People's expectation of certain social problems are used to create certain social situations. The narrative style used in a news story determines the structure of the article and its impact on the audience. The narration of the news article mainly depends on the characterizations, narrative style, narrative angle, and narrative type. Case study 1 is a 2020 article in the news media with a headline black with a long history of the medical condition is poor. It is no wonder that many people are reluctant to vacancy COVID-19 vacancy. The article used an ethical framework to describe the racism as an immoral behavior that also affects the denial of the good health care for black people. Over the past 100 years, there have been a series of the medical experiments on black people that turned out to be a mistake and hurt the people being tested. However, the government does not help or make up for these people, but abandon them. This is about the dangers of racism. This news article believes that racial discrimination in the medical industry to develop new cause of black COVID-19 vacancy is negative. So, this article used the ethical framework to help shape the narrative and to accept the unethical behavior in the healthcare industry. The audience and proves racism is one of British and American black boycott of the main cause of the medical treatment. The purpose of the second case also is to make people aware of the racism, which leads to the mistreatment of black people living in a right society, and to make the society aware of the need for intervention and help to solve the problem. The story used a human form to show how people was subjected to racism abuse. The application of this special framework plays an important role in the formation of the narrative. In the article, Johansson described how he was built and discriminated against because he was black. Because of the pressure, he was forced to participate in the counseling service, which helped him a lot. Therefore, the humanistic care framework used in this paper not only helps shape the narrative of the story, but also help the audience understand their need to stand up as a society against the racial discrimination. Finally, the first case used the ethical framework to influence the narrative and tells the story of the failed medical test that shows how the unethical behavior of this medical personnel relates to the current black attitude toward the novel coronavirus vacancy. In another case, the use of human narrative frameworks influenced his use of the personal stories. Both frameworks can help authors effectively create the impact they want in the audience and deliver the message they want to convey. Therefore, the frame and narrative mode of the story will not only have a positive or negative impact on the attitude of the audience, but also affect the audience to take a specific position on some social issues.